MC Oluomo threatens NLC against interference. Chairman of the National Union of Road Transport Worker, Lagos State Council, Alhaji Musiliu Akisanya, MC, aka MC Oluomo, has asked the leadership of the Nigerian Labour Congress to allow the union to organize itself without undue interference and bias. I thought this man is no longer in NURTW, that he belongs to Lagos Motor and Garages and Parks and all of that. So when again did he become the chairman? The NLC had stepped in when executives of the NURTW opposed to MC Oluomo's faction were arrested. Minister of Labour Simon Lalong had visited the Inspector General of Police to facilitate the release of the executives. In a statement issued in Lagos, Akisanya blamed factional NURTW President Tajuddin Baruwa for the crisis in the union. He said Baruwa's actions without recourse to the union's constitution were responsible for the crisis. He accused the then NURTW leadership of trying to create fracas in the Lagos State chapter of the union by appointing another state chairman to handle the tricycle operators Kekemawa, thus having two chairmen in one state, which became a panacea for anarchy. Of course, now somebody there and they talk all this kind of thing. This man, even ordinary broke himself, he know if he speak. Akisanya recalled that he was instrumental to the emergence of Baruwa as president of the union in 2019. He said, as chairman of the Lagos State chapter, I performed my duties diligently, of course, fulfilling all my constitutional responsibilities and maintaining the hard-won peace in Lagos State. Really? This role was admirably felt all over the Southwest, and I was also elected as the zonal vice chairman of Zone 2. In all of this, I have conducted myself within the ambit of the law and constitution guiding our operations in NURTW. All went well until the illegal and unconstitutional interference in the affairs of the Lagos State chapter, and by extension the Southwest, by the Baruwa, when he decided to appoint another state chairman to handle the tricycle operators, thus having two chairmen in one state, which became a panacea for anarchy. This appointment, which was strange to our constitution and a sinister move to destabilize our operations in Lagos State, led to outright panic. The intervention of notable Lagosians and unionists did not go down well with Baruwa, who only saw Lagos State as part of a grand design to annihilate the Southwest. When Baruwa went ahead to purportedly suspend me from the union, I had the option of staying put and allowing all we have achieved in terms of peace in Lagos State to go down, or to activate a plan B. I have opted for the latter. As a strong believer in the rule of law, I caused a suit to be filed at the National Industrial Court challenging the various illegal conduct of Baruwa. I moved to the Lagos State Park and Garages, and interestingly, the entire union members in Lagos State followed me as they believe in my leadership. This critical committee, in order to move forward, has reached out to all members who were forced out by Baruwa and have embraced peace and returned home. Let me state that the national elders are not the first set of people to call for reconciliation. Various governors in Southwest had done the same. The Nigerian Labour Congress under Comrade Ayuba Waba as president and Alhaji Najidim Yasin as the deputy president also made efforts. We were invited 3 different times. While we wasted money for flights to and fro Abuja, Baruwa did not honor any of the NLC invitations. The constitution of the NURCW, in order to allow the inclusiveness, has zoned their offices from time to time. The current zoning arrangement has zoned the president, vice president, and trustees to Zone 2, which is the Southwest, for 2 terms of 4 years each. For any member to aspire to this post, the zone must nominate such individual at least a special zone conference. It is also noteworthy that during the administration of Baruwa, the activities of NRTW were suspended in 5 of the 6 states. The only state functioning was Ekiti. The legal position is that with the expiration of the term of office of Barua, the term of chairman of the various states has also expired. With the newfound reconciliation, a zone congress can now be convened where nominees for national offices will be done. See, Abba, you are no longer with them. Let them arrange themselves. Stop intruding or going through the backyard to impose yourself. And that is exactly what he's doing. This man don't know what they do all this while. When they suspended him, he's now turning the whole thing. So what did you not go and do in Abuja? You did Lagos. How come you now transported yourself to Abuja to go and cause anarchy? Just like you said, that a Barua caused this anarchy. That Tinubu is now there mean any fool will now come up and be talking. MC Oluomo has been reinstated and he sees the opportunity he has to resolve the issue in Southwest NURTW matters. Most of you that comment should ask for God's forgiveness because you dabbled into matter that you know nothing about. Oluomo, an evil imposed by crooks, the chief law officer of the nation himself, government of Agberus. Let us watch and see how this chief thug of Lagos will stop labor. MCOD mischief. Jeje Layigba. Igba olo bi orere, power is transient. Another middle testing the waters. Did want to have it alone? Do you want to have it alone? Why not operate chop by chop syndrome? Now, wow, I wonder if Africa, especially Nigeria democracy, has now become a group of bunch of nonsense and nonsensical non-entity ignoramus set of Nigerians. M. Solomo is a known is no more a is no more a member of the group. Again, please don't disturb yourself. Please let the constitution and labor law take its true course. Because if this NRCW, you are under labor. A top warning a labor organization. It is easy to separate Obi from Gbanja. Which one be this one? And literate Agbero challenging the literate Nigerians. What a shame. Above the law, MC, tout national. Yes, this is what we see when Agbero is in government. Oluomo, keep off from government activities. You are not a government working class. Mind you, because you want the world to hear your thoughts. Stay clear and mind your Agbero work. Walk into their secretariats and interview their staff before you begin to pass judgments. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.